James Dean is a legendary figure who made the greatest impact in the shortest amount of time in cinematic history, becoming the global face of the live fast, die young philosophy. When he stepped into Hollywood in the early 1950s, he was not just an actor, but a symbol representing the frustrations, anger, and search for identity of post-war American youth. Although he starred in only three major films during his career, he forever changed the art of cinema with his natural and intense acting style. The style he created with his signature melancholic gaze, white t-shirt and leather jacket remains one of the most powerful images in popular culture today. James Dean's death on September 30, 1955 was not just the end of a Hollywood legend. It was also the birth of mysterious and urban legends that would last for decades. Here are the lesser known or still debated details regarding the accident. Dean's Porsche 550 Spider is considered cursed due to the series of eerie events that followed his death. After the crash, the car's engine and transmission were sold to two different racers. The driver who installed the engine died in his first race, while the driver who used the transmission was seriously injured. Two tires salvaged from the wreck were sold to another driver, whose car went off the road after the both tires blew out simultaneously. In 1960, while being transported back from a traffic safety exhibit, the wreckage mysteriously disappeared from the transport truck. It hasn't been seen since. The $1 million reward offered in 2005 for the recovery of the wreck remains unclaimed. Official records state that James Dean was driving, but doubts persisted for years. Some witnesses who passed the scene claimed to have seen James Dean in the passenger seat and his mechanic, Rolf Wutterich, driving the car. Years later, forensic examinations and computer simulations proved that the nature of Dean's injuries, being pinned between the steering wheel and the pedals, could only have occurred if he were in the driver's seat. James Dean had received a speeding ticket about 2 hours before the accident. This strengthened the public perception that he was at fault. Re-examinations of the crash site in the 2000s suggested that, contrary to belief, the Porsche was traveling at approximately 90 to 100 km per hour, close to the speed limit, at the moment of impact. It is believed that the other driver, Donald Turnipseed, failed to see Dean's silver car due to its low silhouette and the glare of the evening sun. Some forensic experts argue that James Dean did not die instantly at the scene. Due to the lack of modern medical equipment like neck braces at the time, it is suggested that Dean's condition worsened while being moved into the ambulance or during the journey to the hospital. There are even rumors that the ambulance carrying Dean was involved in a minor collision on the way to the hospital, and the resulting jolt caused the fatal blow to the already severely injured actor. According to Rolf Wutterich, the mechanic who was in the car with him, Dean's final words were, "That guy's gotta stop, he'll see us." These words reflect his realization that the oncoming car was about to turn left, but also his overconfidence that the other driver would notice him. Wutterich survived the crash but suffered from severe depression and died in another car accident in 1981. It is also worth noting that the other driver, Donald Turnipseed, was found not guilty in the incident. He never spoke to the press and lived a quiet life until his death in 1995.